And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's JFK time once again. Player Profile brought to you by our friends over at Compco. I'm joined at this time by the senior captain of the Warren JFK Eagles, heading to Week 14, and it is Aidan Rossi. Aidan, nice to have you here. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Yep, thanks for having us.
First thing, man, I got to tell you about. Can you show those shoes real quick? Show those things. What? What are those?
I have bad feet, it's kind of funny, but bad arches. So sometimes, the shoes I have to get, they're not always, they're not always the best, most versatile. So, I had to pick these, and they've been helping. So.
Yeah, the color had nothing to do with those.
No, nothing.
I love them. So you're a guy that obviously loves to stand out with his kicks. Do you have a kick collection at home?
I do.
Okay, talk to me about that.
Yeah, I love collecting. I like Nike Dunks. That's kind of my style. They came back into fame a little bit the past couple of years. But I've always been collecting them, different colors, vibrant colors. And that's just something I love to do.
So you're a sneakerhead.
Oh, I love sneakers. Yeah.
How many pair do you have? Because I want my wife to listen to this because I'm a sneakerhead myself, and I get hammered for why do you need another pair of shoes?
I probably have like 10 to 15 pairs.
I'm in trouble.
But I don't always wear all of them, so it's it's give and take a little bit.
So are they in a case? Or are they in just like your closet? Where are they?
Yeah, I keep them in the box, and then when I have a nice outfit I like to match them with, I put them back on and wear them and put them back in the box.
Do you have a favorite pair?
I do. I have Nike Dunk Veneers, and they're like green and purple, and I like them a lot. Yeah.
Would you consider yourself to have the best shoes in the entire school?
Oh.
And if not, who's your competition?
Oh, that's a hard one.
I'm looking around shoes right now. I'm not seeing much.
No.
There's not much competition in this room.
I'd say definitely top 3 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly who would beat me, but I've definitely seen some shoes around the school that have me beat for sure.
So we like to do power rankings. Should we get some sneakerhead power rankings going?
I definitely think so. Yeah.
And you'd be mad if Aidan Rossi wasn't at the top of that.
I think I would be. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about you and your teammates. It's been a ride for you. Here, your senior year. We talked to the other guys. Week 14. What does it mean to you to be here and be in a position to still capture your dream of winning a state championship your senior year?
Yeah, it's special. With the senior class, we grew up playing football and at recess in kindergarten. Mr. Keneally yelling at us not to tackle each other. So that's just something we grew up doing. We're so tight. We're so tight with one another. We do everything together, and it's just so special to be able to have a chance to accomplish one of our ultimate goals since we were kids together.
We've asked everybody else about the same question. You guys a couple years ago had that runner-up, and there was a lot of people that figured that you were going to walk away with that against, it was New Bremen, right? New Bremen? Yeah.
So last year was Newark in the semifinal.
Yeah, but like there was New Bremen the year before,
yeah, exactly.
Which I remember that was COVID year, was it not?
It was.
We were in Maslin Stadium, Tiger Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember from that? Is it a vivid memory, or is it one of those like hazy ones that you kind of want to forget, but you kind of want to remember a little bit?
Yeah, it's hard to think about. Every time you think of football and the state championship, that's kind of like the first thing that comes to your mind is, the what ifs of that situation. I just remember, COVID year, people doubted us all season long. We played a tough 6 games there. Our record didn't really reflect who we were, but we believed in that locker room who we were. We fit together really well. We had people at all different positions, playing different positions on the field. And, it really hurt to not come away that year with the state championship. But, that's just been something that's constantly motivated us, constantly been in the back of our mind about what would have been, and we're not going to let the what if stop us this year.
What I've been incredibly impressed about, not only this team, but this school and just the aura of this place,
Mm-hmm.
is the fact that you guys don't let the outside distractions bother you internally. Why is that? Is that something that's taught? Is it something that you guys just have genetically? What is that?
Yeah, it comes along with the culture. The culture here is to win the football games. It's not about getting fame. It's not about scoring touchdowns. The only thing that matters to us at the end of the day is the win or the loss. That's something that's ingrained in our minds. The coaches do a great job, getting us focused on what needs to be focused on and what's important in the game of football. And, that's something that carries on throughout life is, what you need to focus on and what you need to let go. Sometimes people on the outside, they don't understand everything that's going on, inside our program, inside our lives, so just to be focused, it really helps us.
All right. Dumb question, I guess. It's an easy question. Why is JFK so special to you?
I had three older brothers, two parents, grandparents that came here, so I'm a legacy kid. And, just being able to be a part of the tradition they were a part of. I remember being on the sidelines, bringing my older brother a towel on the football field. That's just something that sticks with you throughout your whole life, and it's just so special. I'm so happy to be a part of a school that has such great tradition.
So obviously you talked about your family there. Why are your family so important to you? Why is your family so important to you?
Yeah, they're all very different, but so alike. That's what's so nice about my family. I have so many people that relate to me and my family, and I also have people that are a little different than me that also give me different aspects of life. So being able to grow up in that kind of family, it just taught me so much about life and how to be a very good, well-rounded individual.
How is the education that you're getting here going to help you out in the real world when you face it here in about 6 months or so?
Yeah, that's something that everybody always talks about, the athletics here, the athletics here. But something people kind of push under the rug is how good the academics are. They offer so many AP and honor classes here. It just really allows you to get a better understanding of life outside of the classroom. And, it just prepares you well. And I think the education I've gotten here will definitely prepare me.
What I love is the competition that's in your locker room. I love what you guys have to bring, obviously, on the football field. But people don't understand you're just as competitive in the classroom with your classmates, whether it's boy, girl, whoever. I
Yeah.
mean, talk about that competition.
Yeah, we have a small class. I think the graduating class this year is like 30 kids. But at the end of the day, those 30 kids, push each other to limits people don't think they have. There's so many kids in our class that are so smart, and they're just constantly pushed to become even more smart than they already are, because there's always somebody that's trying to be better than you, and
Yeah.
that's life. Someone's always going to try to be better than you.
Do you like the iron sharpens iron kind of mentality around here?
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. You get a bad grade on a test and you look around and, everyone's holding up their A's, but, I do like it. It pushes me to be a better person.
Other than being a professional sneakerhead, what do you want to do kind of when you get out of here? And what do you want to do and someday when you're in my seat and you're 37 years old?
Yeah, my father's a lawyer. I've kind of always grew up around there. I've shadowed him in the courtroom, and that's just something I really like to do. But I definitely think later on in my life I want to be a football coach. I know the effects my football coaches had on me personally, and I want to be that mentor in another person's life.
Who are some of the coaches and that specifically have made an impact and a difference in your life?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yep.
All of them. They gave me so much inspiration. But Coach Green, Coach Pro, and Coach Menendez and Coach Simmons. Those guys have always been there for me. After practice, sometimes we'll go in their office and we'll just sit down and we'll talk for an hour. A lot of times it's not about football. It's about life. How our families are doing, and it's just a mentorship. It's sometimes, that coach gets left out at the doorway, and, that person just someone who can lead you in life.
Outside of football, who are your role models, your heroes?
Definitely my parents and grandparents, but my brothers, I grew up with them. I'm the youngest of three older brothers, and the way they pushed me in life and made me tough, that's something I can never take for granted. I don't think I'd be the person I am today without them.
Dude, we're proud of you. We're excited for you. Go get him this week, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
All right, thank you. I appreciate
Aidan
you.
Rossi back after this on YSN.